Welcome, beautiful soul, back to the channel. My name is Annika. It's so funny because I was just thinking as I was saying that, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channeled message on the channel, which is a channel for channeling. So today, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you come across it, it is for you, my fellow mystic. So we have some oracle, we have some tarot, and take whatever rings true for you. You always know. You always know. But if you're here, you're probably here for a reason. So good to be here with you. Okay, so we have a lot of spiritual activation happening because you are a mystic. And the path of the mystic is the path of actually having spiritual experiences with higher and higher realms from which you gain your own experiential wisdom. Lights just flashed as a confirmation. Wisdom, insight, and information that is uniquely channeled through the source of you. Like, you gain your own discoveries in consciousness and in frequency, and then you become the transmitter for these things through your vibration, through your life, through your actions, through the blueprint that you hold in your vessel. And the mystic is one who knows, who has experienced their own gnosis. And it's not like I'm a scientist who has garnered all this data and then determined with my linear mind this is so. You come across a knowing that is beyond the thinking mind and can be translated through the thinking mind. And experiences, mystical experiences, can be transmitted, but ultimately you hold and anchor the frequency of your mystical experiences in your human form. And then, much like how the 4-minute mile was broken and then people all over the world started breaking it, you open the pathway for others who don't even know you, who never have met you and never will meet you, to experience that same vibration, because we're all connected together in the collective web of consciousness. And that is why spiritual practice and mystical pursuits help to raise the vibration of the planet and have a impact that you won't see or know until, you're doing your life review, or you just have a deep knowing inside yourself, because we're moving towards a place where we can experience the energy of all things, all people, all beings, as we move more towards being able to actually experience the real-time experience of being in collective consciousness with each other. But knowing, seeking, contemplating, philosophizing, it's like you developing your relationship with the unseen realms in a deeper way. Because if you're here, you've already been doing this for a long time, but this process is coming to a whole new level because you've always been a mystic. You came into this life a mystic, and even if you've come in and out, you awakened later on, you always knew this. You are a practitioner of the mystical arts. You have a relationship with the vibrational realms, the unseen realms, and this is such a deep part of who you are that your soul is ready for you to embody it on a whole new level. We're at a time in the planet where it's becoming more and more acceptable, well-known, popular even, to be a mystic. And this is only going to be increasing as we move into the Aquarian age. So now is the time, embrace it. You're still kind of leading the charge if you are into these sorts of things. And you may be seeing owls as confirmation. And you really do have the ability to make your own discoveries Like, you don't just get your information from reading mystical books and being like, oh, that resonates as true to me. Like, you have the ability to download your own information from the higher realms and come to your own conclusions and have these things come together from things that you already know. You have had many past lives being a spiritual seeker, a mystic, somebody who knows. You know about the inner workings of the universe, of the cosmos. You are tapped into higher wisdom, into different cosmological schools of thought. You have probably lived many past lifetimes in places where they had golden ages and garnered a lot of mystical wisdom into one place that has since been destroyed, but it hasn't been destroyed because it actually lives within you. It never could be destroyed. Like, this golden gate to the wisdom of awakening and to the wisdom of the divine, to grounding the divine in human form, that lives within your vessel. And it's starting to wake up because this is time coded. We are all having, and by all I mean, if you're here and other soul family who came here to hold these codes until they were ready to awaken and then embody them, share them, whether it be in frequency with your voice, etc., so on. We came here as the holder of this energy for this time of awakening on the planet. So it really is within you. And as the light increases, as we go through this collective awakening, because our planet is starting to rotate closer and closer in orbit to the central sun, which holds like the conscious awakening energy of our galaxy, we get more spiritual light on the planet and we start to have ancient future memory awaken within us. And that is why you will start to, and you already probably have started to, and this comes in waves, especially during this time of year, we're getting a lot of that spiritual light on the planet. You're gonna start remembering things and getting soul callings to dive into and study specific things as well. And this is a huge encouragement from Spirit to follow those nudges, because they are going to lead you along your path of divine destiny. And we also got some cards that very much support this energy of really embracing this next level of embracing the truth of who you really are. Because there might be, with this card, Sacred Revolution, there might be some slight, sorry, I'm getting messages on my screen. Oh my God, okay. Pulling it together. Should have put it on Do Not Disturb. Okay, so there might be a part of you who is resisting this next level of embodiment of your true mystical nature, of like these things that on some level you know to be true, that you hold from a past life. Like, you might be actually such a powerful being who is like so in denial sometimes about how powerful you really are. Like, some of the most powerful people I know actually like really like to downplay their power, but they really see it in other people. But I know that that's just like a mirror for it being within them. Like, there's some of the most mystical people I know think they're like so not mystical, and I'm like, no, you're literally an angel. No, you're literally an alien. Like, it's so easy to see from the outside, but you may be feeling this like call to, like, your soul is almost screaming at you in a way to like revolutionize your life, to embrace more of this mystical side of you. And there might be some resistance because like your ego doesn't know how it's all going to happen, and you don't know how it's all going to go down, because it might require like the creation of an entirely new life. But this Sacred Evolution card actually is the energy of Kali, and it is saying that whether you go willingly or not, the divine is going to take you there. And Kali is the destroyer of that which destroys. Like, she will, in the name of her great, great love for you and your potential as a soul and like what you're meant to do, she will come in and she will scrub that ish from your life. And it's like tower moment energy. And it's actually saying, this card is saying, even if you choose to go willingly, it is going to feel a little bit out of control and chaotic at first, because it's like literally like the divine feminine chaos coming in to clear and rebuild anew. And it is going to align you with your soul. And this is a call to surrender to this transformation, because it's going to happen no matter what. It's what your soul wants. It's what your higher self and the divine is guiding you towards. And nothing is going to fulfill you like embracing your unique mystical nature, your unique mystical purpose, and experiencing the activation of all of these past life gifts in a way that you can really offer them. And you don't have to know the how, because the divine is going to take you. This is just a signal that like when this starts to unfold, or maybe it's already unfolding, that it is for your highest good, and it is going to like bring you into a more magical life. Like, life is going to become Hogwarts-esque, fantasy-esque, like all of these things that give us this sense of magic, whatever it is for you, superhero movies, like whatever it is, like you're going to experience the essence of that as your own life, as you start to, as these old structures start to break down and you embrace this next level of mystical expansion and remembering of all that you are and all that you already know and all that you can do. So this is a really powerful time. I'm very excited for you. We're also heading into eclipse season. If you're watching this in real time, there are going to be eclipses September, October, and this is a powerful time for these sorts of initiations to take place, because eclipses are destiny shifts. They're destiny portals. They will close doors to what is no longer for you, and they will open doors to what your soul is ready to experience. And it's the kind of thing where like, it's like the sacred revolution. It happens just like that. You get eclipsed, and it's always for the better. So when you get eclipsed in the real time, we're telling you ahead of time, you be like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And the other day we got the black egg, and there's a black egg in here I'm seeing, and the black egg is all about the throat chakra. And like, no matter how much you deny it, there is a truth within you that needs to be embodied and needs to be expressed, in the sense of just like you owning and embodying and living and walking your soul truth. So you're gonna start to become more aware of what yours is. It's probably already being revealed to you. And this next phase is about truly living a life of alignment and letting that which is not in alignment be destroyed gracefully. So like, you literally have mystical powers. Like, you genuinely have mystical powers, and it wants to live through you, and it's going to be an ecstatic experience. And if you're here, like, you've already had these experiences, but you're going to have them on a quantumly exponential level. Like, you are going to shock yourself in the best way. Like, you're going to be wowed by your own power. You are going to see that like all of the magic that you've seen in other people and all of the awe that you've had for other people who embody this kind of energy, that it's actually the only reason you were able to see it and appreciate it is because that is literally you. You are extremely powerful, and you're extremely magical, and you're gonna find out. You're literally gonna find out, like, on a whole other level. And that's why also the people that like you know and love that are mystical and magical, that's why they love you. They see it in you. They like know. Other people know how magical you are, and that's why they're drawn to you. And you might know too. So in which case, just know that like you're going to be embodying these powers on a whole new level. You're going to be awakening new past life talents, even if you already have some. And like old stuff is going to, the divine's going to take care of it. It's going to sweep it out of your life. So just like let it go with love. Embrace the chaos a little bit. Okay, so for tarot, finally, I think that's the final messages here. So we have the current energies, and we have this Four of Pentacles and the Hermit. So because you are so mystical and you're so powerful, like you will find yourself at times in retreat, because you intuitively will protect your own energy. You'll go into your cave to explore your own consciousness, to be with yourself, to let the energies alchemize, to heal, to just be in your own space, your own energy. And that's where a lot of healing, a lot of awakening, a lot of learning, and like I said, a lot of alchemizing happens. You gain a lot of wisdom there, and you grow your own light. You grow your own spiritual light. Your sacred flame that you tend of your soul grows when you're in your hermit cave. And like you have been there for quite some time, and you have been honestly kind of like holding on to all of your blessings. And that was the phase you were in, and like rightfully so. And like you might still be kind of in there now, but look at them, like she's holding all these coins around her heart, around her chest, and he's like cultivated this diamond, like Christ-like heart. And so they both are like holding things close to their chest. They're both keeping their cards close. So you may actually know how powerful you are, and you might have been like tired of people taking advantage of you. And of course that is like, it takes two to tango. You let them, and that's why they did, but then you decided to stop. So you entered your cave. You're like, I'm just going to enjoy my own energy. I'm going to enjoy my own coin. And that is, I'm going to stop giving my energy away. I'm going to stop giving my light away. I'm going to stop giving my abundance away. Like it gets to be for me now. And that was very, very important, because that helped you grow in your strength and grow in your light and refine your frequency. And it like powered up your no, which is so required as somebody who's going to walk this role on this planet. Because like, yeah, you could give every single person everything, but like people will take until a lot of people will take until you actually have nothing left. And then maybe there was a way that like you were actually meant to offer your gifts and your energy that could have like impacted way more people, because the first person you came across took and took and took and took and took, and you were like, I'm just gonna give and give and give and give. It only got to go to one person who was like actually funneling it out into the void of nothing, wasn't doing anything, because like they're an endless pit. So anyway, you've grown, you've learned, and you are stronger now, and you are wiser now. And so it is time. There's a choice. This is a choice point. It's time to come out of your cave. Like that's what the choice is. You're like, am I going to look at every single one of these, like, it's like all in the heart space. There's this choice now where it's like, are you ready? Are you going to accept your destiny, open your heart, come down like the hermit? The hermit energy is that you cultivate in your cave. It's so necessary. It gives you your powers, but then you have to come down off the mountaintop, and you have to share your gifts, and you have to emanate the energy that you have, even if it's just by example, cultivated. And so that's the choice point. Are you going to stay in your little hermit den forever? Are you going to keep your cards close to your chest forever? Are you going to keep your heart closed forever? Or are you going to remember your power and realize that you're strong enough and wise enough to come down and shine your light, and nobody can take it from you, and people can receive it from you who are willing to receive the light without trying to grab the flame? So this is the future energy. This so has to do with these past life talents and activations, because we don't know. Oh, here. I was going to say we don't know where the card went. Okay, so this Eight of Pentacles, you're going to be working on something that's like very important to you. It could be a business. It could be a skill that you're starting to remaster, because All of these things are past life talent activations, past life activations. So you are going to be working on your mastery of something, and you're going to feel really passionate about it, and you're going to know this thing by the passion that you feel for it. And you're going to feel this soul, like this, it makes your flame grow. It makes your flame grow to do this thing. And you're going to be actually dedicating your time to it. It's not going to be something that is going to have to do with like checking off your obligations in the 3D. You know, like it is going to be something that is going to pay you dividends in the future, and you'll know it by the flame that it awakens within you, and know that this thing is going to pay off. But work on it now, because you are basically, this is you working on a skill, obviously, but that means you're increasing the value of yourself, which is your ever generating pool of abundance, is yourself, your own being, and your own energy. And so when you master something, you are like, that's the greatest value you can cultivate. It's the greatest investment you can make, because you're always going to have that mastery within you wherever you go. And this is going to open up doors for you. It's going to bring you options. It's going to bring you it's going to bring you victory. It's going to bring you physical abundant success. It's going to bring you like esoteric, occult, like magical understanding. It's going to connect you to your power, and it also is going to help your kundalini rise, and for you to get to higher levels of consciousness. So it's going to open many, many doors for you. Just you deciding to invest in yourself and work on this thing that lights you up. And so that's going to be so much of what's coming for you. It's going to like, you're going to have doors open from you. So you're going to come down off the mountain. You're still going to be working and like mastering something that has to do with this pull that is coming through from your past life. Because even though we have past life talents and gifts, it's like you still have to like wire your mind to understand. Like, let's say you have like oracular psychic gifts, but like you in this life, like still probably have to learn like at least like the basics of the tarot, even if you've read tarot in a past life. But like, you're going to be really quick at picking it up, and it's going to be easy for you to work on a master. It's not going to be like an artist trying to go to like med school or something. Like, it's going to feel familiar, and that's why it's going to feel so fun and wonderful. And it's going to bring a lot of passion back for you. Like, you're going to feel more passion for life in general. And so all these options that come up for you and all these opportunities, follow your intuition for which ones are meant for you, because you are very intuitive. So like relationships that come in and opportunities that come in around these things, it's important that you always follow your intuition. And that's not your fear, it's your inner knowing. And that oftentimes will guide us somewhere that is like uncomfortable beyond us, because it wants us to expand. But you know your intuition. You know it. And I'll also say that with the past life activations, you might also be coming together with people from past lives, people that you knew before. 5 plus, if this is the number 8. So it's like things are coming back around, sacred contracts, people that you know you've known before, and that you probably traverse lifetimes with. And the things that you have from your past lives, like, there are going to be people who come in who your past life talents like really mesh well with theirs, or they really support your past life activation. They really support your becoming. Like, they only want the best for you. I think that's also how you know when you know people on like a true soul level. There's like no jealousy, there's no competition, there's like a knowing of, there's like an unconditional love and desire for each other's evolution and liberation. And this is a time of a lot of those kinds of relationships coming back together. because we need each other now. We do. We don't have to do this alone. Like, we went through so much of our lives alone so that we could cultivate this relationship to ourselves and we could create that mastery, but like, we've done it. And now it's time to come down, to be together, and to make some like epic-ish happen. Like, it's time for the mystics to band up and create a sacred revolution. So that's you, beautiful soul. Much love, and comment below if any of this resonated. Just anything you want to say. Liking the video, subscribing always helps, but always do what feels resonant for you. And I've been posting every day recently, so I'll see you tomorrow. Much love.